Today we have brought you the latest Tesla news. Tesla's Gigafactory Shanghai continues to produce normally. Tesla engineer accused of stealing Dojo supercomputer secrets is now in bizarre situation. Tesla announces AI Day will be held in Palo Alto. And Tesla launches profiles for synchronized settings across multiple vehicles. Let's get into all the details. So let's get started. Tesla's Gigafactory Shanghai is still producing normally, despite claims that the factory is affected by limited production or closure measures due to extreme weather. According to a report by Axios, a massive heat wave in China is forcing manufacturing plants to either slow down or limit production for Tesla, Apple, and Toyota. We reported on the heat wave recently, which was first mentioned by CNN a few days ago. According to the initial report by CNN, the heat wave caused consistent 104 degrees Fahrenheit and above temperatures. The Yangtze River, which is China's largest river, has shrunk to the point that 70 cities declared drought conditions. The same river feeds into the Three Gorges Dam, China's largest dam. Axios noted that some of China's hydropower has gone offline and stated that Apple, Tesla, Toyota, Foxconn, and Volkswagen are among the companies with factories that are affected by the closure measures. The reports claiming that Tesla is affected seem to be a bit off in light of a recent tweet by Wu Hua, who has been continuously documenting the activity at Tesla's Gigafactory in Shanghai. Wu Hua shared his latest video recently, and it shows another Glovis arriving at Shanghai's South Port and loading up made-in-China Tesla vehicles. When asked if Wu Hua had seen a slowdown in production due to the power issues, Wu Hua confirmed that Tesla's Giga Shanghai is still operating as normal. He also added that the electricity restriction in Shanghai is primarily for the city landscape and advertising lights, and that it will not restrict industrial electricity consumption. So for the time being, at least, Tesla's Giga Shanghai is producing normally and isn't being impacted by the restrictions brought on by the heat wave. Wu Hua added that Tesla's suppliers are likely to be affected, but Tesla has enough parts in stock. He said that the power restrictions are mainly in the southwest of China, while the eastern portion of the nation has a normal power supply. Moving to the next update, Tesla engineer accused of stealing Dojo supercomputer secrets is now in bizarre situation. A former Tesla engineer who the company accused of stealing Dojo supercomputer secrets is now in a bizarre situation, where he can't defend himself as Tesla moves the case to arbitration. Tesla has a clause in its employment contract that requires employees to settle workplace disputes by arbitration, an out-of-court method that relies on third-party decision-makers instead of courts. The automaker has been known to aggressively sue employees, especially over handling of confidential information like trade secrets, and then move to private arbitration, hiding the matter. Shareholders have proposed to remove the arbitration clause for 3 years in a row at Tesla's annual shareholders meeting, including earlier this month, but it was voted down by shareholders. Now we get a clear example of the practice. In May, we reported on Tesla filing a lawsuit against Alexander Yatskov, a recently hired engineer who Tesla claims stole trade secrets related to its Dojo supercomputer project. Yatskov was hired as a thermal engineer, though Tesla claimed that he lied about his qualifications, and he was assigned to the Dojo project to work on a cooling system. Project Dojo is a new supercomputer that Tesla is developing to help train its neural nets, which are primarily used in its self-driving effort. Tesla claims that quickly after starting the job, Yatskov started downloading confidential and tightly guarded information related to the Dojo supercomputer project to his personal computer. In the lawsuit, the company claims that Yatskov admitted to stealing the information when confronted about it. He was placed on administrative leave starting April 6, 2022, and asked to bring Tesla his personal laptop to recover the allegedly stolen information. Tesla claims that the engineer brought the company a dummy laptop that was set up to make it look like he only accessed inoffensive Tesla information, like an offer letter, and not trade secrets related to Dojo. Yatskov ended up resigning from Tesla on May 2. The engineer has maintained his innocence and now complains that Tesla is pushing to move the dispute to arbitration, which will result in him not being able to defend himself in court. Yatskov's lawyers wrote in a filing, "Now that Tesla has dragged Dr. Yatskov's name through the mud, Tesla wants to hide this dispute in private arbitration." Originally, Tesla was seeking compensatory and exemplary damages, and an order that would stop Yatskov from disseminating its trade secrets and direct him to return all proprietary data. But now, according to the new report, Tesla is only seeking to recover the cost of its investigation. The judge asked if Yatskov wanted his job back. His lawyer confirmed that he doesn't. It's not the first time that Tesla is suing former employees over alleged stolen information. Tesla is currently suing Rivian and former employees hired by the EV startup over allegedly stealing information related to its next-gen battery. Finally, Tesla also won a lawsuit against self-driving startup Zoox for the theft of some proprietary information related to its logistics systems. Moving to the next update, Tesla announces AI Day will be held in Palo Alto. Tesla announced that its second AI Day event will be held in Palo Alto. Many speculated that it would be held in Austin due to all the hard work employees have put into making Gigafactory Texas. The 10 million square mile building is a sight to behold for those of us who have seen it in person. Even more so if you've been inside of it. Tesla dropped a late-night tweet on Twitter recently with the caption, "AI Day 2022 on September 30th. The image included Palo Alto, and the little robot emoji is a hint that Tesla's plans to reveal a working Optimus prototype are on track. Last year, Tesla had its beautiful Cybertruck on display and provided snacks for all of the attendees. Last year, we learned more about AI and its impact at Tesla. There, Tesla showed that it's much more than an EV car company. It has deep AI activity in its hardware, on the inference level, and at the training level. That day, Tesla established itself as a leader in real-world AI, and Tesla's FSD beta software is just one application of real-world AI. One key takeaway from last year's AI Day that got overshadowed by Tesla's announcement that it was making a robot was something that then Director of AI, Andrei Karpathy, said. "What I find kind of fascinating about this is, we are effectively building a synthetic animal from the ground up. So the car can be thought of as an animal. It moves around, it senses the environment, acts autonomously and intelligently, and we are building all of the components from scratch and in-house. When we designed the visual cortex of the car, we also wanted to design the neural architecture of how the information flows in the system," Karpathy said. Not only will we get to learn more about Tesla's new Optimus bot, but we think we will learn quite a bit more about the occupancy networks that enable the car to perceive space around it as a human or animal would. Tesla's Autopilot software director, Ashok Laswani, recently shared a deep dive into occupancy networks. Moving to the next update, Tesla launches profiles for synchronized settings across multiple vehicles. Tesla has officially launched its profiles feature with software update 2022.24.5, which allows for synchronized settings across supported vehicles. Things like mirror settings, seat positioning, data sharing preferences and more will be adjusted accordingly in supported Tesla vehicles based on a driver's profile. In late July, it was reported that a version of software update 2022.24 would release the Tesla Profiles feature, which would allow cars that have multiple drivers to automatically adjust features based on who is driving. This is especially relevant in rentals or vehicles utilized in car-sharing services like Turo. In November, Not a Tesla app reported that Tesla was working on cloud-based profiles after CEO Elon Musk had first mentioned the feature in August 2017. Tesla described the feature as follows. If you own multiple Teslas, use a loaner or rent a Tesla, you will then be able to keep your profile settings the same across your vehicles. When you change a setting, it'll automatically be carried over to your other vehicles. As mentioned previously, Musk has been talking about cloud-based driver profiles for 5 years now. The feature has now landed in vehicles via the 2022.24.5 software update, according to Dirty Tesla on Twitter. The release notes for Tesla profiles state the following. Keep your settings and preferences synchronized across all supported vehicles using your Tesla account, including mirror, seating, and steering wheel adjustments, autopilot, driving and climate control preferences, and navigation, media, and data sharing preferences. You can set up your Tesla profile from driver profile settings and change your profile picture from the Tesla mobile app, Tesla said. The introduction of cloud-based profiles is advantageous for so many people. Not only do people who rent Teslas regularly through their partnership with Hertz or Uber drive a different vehicle nearly every trip they make, but this makes transitioning to a new vehicle much easier. One of the most tedious and annoying tasks when getting in a new car or a shared vehicle is having the driver's throne, mirrors, and other settings tailored to someone else. With Tesla profiles, the vehicles will automatically adjust these personalized settings without the driver needing to do anything. While it may seem like a task that only takes a minute to complete manually, this will streamline the entire rental or ride-sharing process for the better. That's it for now. So what are your thoughts about this? Let us know in the comments. Stay tuned at the Electric Arena for all the latest Tesla and electric vehicle news.